happens on my half. Let's see if YouTube's working for Sandra K. I gotta go to me.
That could be YouTube.
View channel. Go to my lives. Got it. It's like no, it's like no, it's not let me do any. Oh, hi kiddo. Is it working? It won't let me go on my own. Courtney's daughter's on. It says no views 28 seconds ago. Laura Austin's here. Hello. Lori's here. Kathy is trying to get on, and she's on live, believe it or not, 7 minutes, and it's not working. But mine's working. So we were seeing if that was an issue. I will be on. If Kathy can't get on, I'll come back. It's like Gladys is here. Lori and kiddo. Laura, are you off work today? Della Badger's here. And Kathy's been live on hers now for how many minutes? 8?
9:32.
9 minutes 32. June Hansen says hi.
All right.
I'm working on the back of the red, white, and blue quilt. Oh, Laura's at work. Yeah, it worked earlier. Yep. Hello, Barbara. Yeah, because I left a message right as you was leaving because my hands were busy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because everything was fine. You could have just continued. It's just you wouldn't have seen Lana. But it's Janice Miller. But I'm piecing together the back. There wasn't enough room for the blocks on the front, so 5 of them are lucky and gonna get to go to the back. Right now I'm sewing Kathy's block on. And everybody's saying their hellos over here. Says I have 10 viewing. Hi, Joyce. It's like, did everybody have a great holiday? My greatest time is being around the grandkids and the great-grandkids. And I got to hear Alan giggle or laugh.
Is he talking?
Alan is our silent. Out of the 3 Stooges, he's the no-speak one. He just grins and gets away with it.
Not much for talking, huh?
No. It's like Baba and Ball. He did say Gigi when we was playing Greedy Granny. Greedy Granny has a tray of cookies and she's in a recliner and she's wearing purple with purple hair. Well, you have to put Greedy Granny's teeth in her mouth and then you tilt her back in the recliner. And the object of the game is you spin and you do what the spinner says. But you have to collect one of each of the crackers and goodies that's on her tray. Well, but there's also a number you have to push, and there's a little plunger thing. And you don't know if you're going to be the plunger that makes her leap forward, but her dentures fall out of her mouth, and he's just laughing his full head off at it. He just laughs.
Cute.
And it's like, Alani, you push it, Gigi, Ma. I said, it's not going to explode or anything. Yes, it will. And she's down under the table whenever I had to push. Hi, Mary Webb. Hi, Mary. How can we got 2 Marys at the same time? Mary. And it's like, that game is hilarious. I'm testing just to make sure YouTube is working, Laura.
What's it called?
Greedy Granny. And then I got for Coda and Aspen, that house, I got Grumpy Grandpa. Grumpy Grandpa, he's in a rocking chair. He has a toupee on his head, and there's a cat laying over his arm. And as you played the game, he has a plunger thing that you push. Then all of a sudden, Grumpy Grandpa comes shooting out of his recliner. His hair flies off, and the cat goes off of his arm. So it's like, I'm having a blast getting these games for my great grandkids. And then Alani, she got the shark bite. She won't play it. She won't play it.
I know that one. That one's fun.
She won't play it because she's afraid of the shark biting her.
It's not gonna hurt her.
But it's like, so Kathy, just restart. Keep trying. It's like, hi Pep. I missed one. Did Pep come in?
It's something to do with YouTube.
Yeah, Kathy's YouTube evidently is goofing up because it's not letting her do a lot of things. So reset, join the chat, and tell them it's like, or can you get into my YouTube even? That might be a thing to check. Okay, this one goes on this side. Guess it doesn't matter right now. I offered to host for Kathy. You can try it. We don't know if her YouTube's even working, Gladys, right now, beyond that little bit this morning.
How would you host?
Like Gladys used to. You go on Gladys's side and she sends you the YouTube numbers or the Zoom numbers.
Oh.
Okay, go get set up for that, Kathy.
Okay, wait a minute. Where am I? Okay, so
Gladys, send her some numbers so she can start getting set up that way, maybe. She'll send you Zoom numbers.
Yeah, I'll join.
And then you'll join her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Denise. It's like, I did what you said. And I changed that corner block. And I love it. It's like, why didn't I think of that, Denise? So I'm on here. So I might as well go until Kathy gets on or whatever. Or just continue. But yeah, it's said something about she can't collaborate. But it's like, this is my last back I have to get done that I have. And then this will be being sent out to the long armor. So I think I have 11 quilt tops completed now. Now they just need quilted. I only have backings for 3. So no biggie right there. I know Laura got a beautiful new sewing table for her machine. And that's custom fit for that sewing machine, that's for sure. Make sure I did this on the right side. Guess it doesn't matter because I can flip it. Because I have 2 that I had a lot of friendship stars. And the last one has a friendship star in it. I prepped. My bigger quilts, I have someone do them usually. And then I do big ones also. It just takes me more pieces. Because you're a busy, creative mom, grandma, and JG Ma, you would have thought of it. I learned from you. Oh, okay. And Darlene also switched hers. It's like, the more I looked at that thing, I couldn't follow the pattern anymore. I didn't like that big white corner. It'd be okay if I was a custom quilter and wanted to do some thread art, but I am not the custom quilter. Or I would have to applique something on there. And there's so many of those house blocks out there in this world. But I would have made more. But I love it. The four corners match the borders. Yeah, you love your table all right. Every time I sit here at my little table that needs to be deeper, I go, if I only had a man, it's like, and then I changed my mind. I did all my own building throughout my marriage. If I wanted it, I built it. There's a story on my house. I used to have a living room window that went almost floor to ceiling. Except for when you washed it, you had to have somebody on the outside because the panes, because it was single pane, probably a 1956 model window. And when you washed it, it would actually go out. So someone had to be washing the same pane you was washing on the outside as you was washing on the inside. Or as my husband put it, I'll stand there and hold the glass. He didn't wash the window. He just stood there with an oven mitt and held the glass just in case it broke. But he was at work one day and I asked him, can we take down this wall? Because we expanded our entryway. He said, well, maybe someday. He come home and it was gone. I even moved the wiring. Sandra, are you leaving? I'll leave when you're done, Kathy, when you get going up there. It's like, I'm just having fun over here talking with everybody. I'm going to come back on again later anyway. In an hour. It's almost noon. Yeah, it's almost noon. People are telling you, hi, Kathy. I see. So she can get on this part of YouTube. Okay, you're joining class. Okay. Hey, Giovanna. It's like one more quilt top done and I'll be happy. Or back. Because it has blocks in it, I just call it a top. But how does everybody? I know, being I'm on early, it's throwing some people off. Then I have to write who made these blocks. I know that one's Dora Lynn Dales. And then Nancy Guess. And I got Donna Armstrong and Kathy on this one. But I love the front. Thanks to Maureen sending me a panel. Yes, hello. Yeah. I wasn't going to do a live, but then I thought maybe I should test to see if YouTube's having issues. You're heading home now? Yesterday I sewed up until I had to go to when I had to go to my dinner. And then I got to see my granddaughter is down from Alaska. So I got to spend some time with her. I give her birthday money while she was here. And her Santa dollar card. my Christmas cards to my grandkids and my great grandkids and my kids is a Santa dollar. My cards are kind of an expensive. $33 plus $24. Hi, Lisa. Let's see, here is Donna Armstrong's, which will go on this side of what's up on the board, and Kathy's. Now the fun part. You paid the rent, you're fine. And find the center. Well, it's like, did I even press that? I already had one iron die this year. Well, this month. I can't have any more. It's like, I can. I have 2 more. But it's like, everything goes when you don't want it to go. So it'll probably be the next thing. There's always something. But I just want to get. I just now got Kathy's notification. It's like, I'm here. I can watch the replay. She can stay on later. Oh. And how are you doing, Lisa? But just like, I enjoy my family. We all enjoy our family. I always say, what would happen if I didn't show up? But I don't. They'd probably come get me. Okay, pin. There's no rocket scientist to this. If it lines up, it lines up. Hello, Fern. And you're about to be stared at. My design wall has a different quilt on it. You're about to be stared at by my 6 great grandkids. Everybody says I always have a blank wall. Oh, you can't see Ellen with my sewing machine. So let's do a flip-flop. Here, a little. Oops. I bombarded myself. Good thing it's an empty pin cushion. There. You can see all of them. I enjoyed my day alone yesterday. I have my daughter all year round. It was great having time to yourself. That can be. It's like, this is my gift from Austin. Of course, he had to do a little bit of begging for some pictures. Of course, my phone rings now. Chimes. Like, see. Those little people. Yep. We have Coda, Aspen, Cade, Delaney, Alani, Ellen, my husband, Larry, and me. Hi, Sharon. But yeah, Austin, he got somebody else a picture blanket. And he goes, yours is going to be similar, but yes, she's stealing the show in the center. Okay, Kathy, we'll be joining in a minute. I'm going to get this together. See, where's my middle? Like, where's my middle? It's supposed to be the middle of this block. And I just marked the middle of... No, I didn't mark. Okay, anybody that wants to go over to Kathy's, watch there. We was doing a test for her. I'll change my title when I get back in there. Did I find the middle? Yes, I did. But is this the correct way? As long as I have this mess on my lap, I'm going to continue. I'll get it done and then I'll go learn a new block at Kathy's. We have some terrible winds. But I'm glad I've always said I want to make a Christmas over on Rockaway Beach, Washington, or Oregon. But I'm glad I didn't push it for this year. They had 85-mile-an-hour winds in my favorite beach resort. It's like, that's unreal. They have chimney tops coming off, siding coming off. It's like they're asking people, did you lose this? Did you lose that? And so many of the houses. Hi, Joseph. Yes, those are hurricane force winds. They've had the king waves, but never anything this bad. But most of the houses are vacation rentals, and the people don't live there. So they're having to find out all this lovely stuff going on by a message from somebody in the town. Yes, the weather is bizarre. I have the soggiest, wettest yard ever. I normally at least get frost this time of year. But what's going on in our world? In Indiana, we're having gray, gloomy, cloudy day. Yeah, mine's windy and 45 degrees. But it's not as windy as I would think it is because the neighbors' flags are not up at all. Okay, turn off my volume. But it's like, I'm going to sew this row across. Then I just have to sew the big blue on the bottom, press it up, trim off these wings, as I call them. And it's ready to be sent out. Normally, I do a big quilt in 3 pieces. Yes. I haven't talked to Melinda. She lives in what you would call it, she lives within the Puget Sound. I haven't talked to her today to see how her winds are. Is your snow still sticking around, Lisa, or did it disappear? Hey, while I have the camera out this far, let's see what it does for views down here. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'll leave the camera in the middle of my stand. But it's like, Joseph, I couldn't do Christmas because I had to pay to keep my furniture. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. Right after my husband passed away, that my whole family, you know, I was saving up all year to give them like $50 a piece. And then when my husband passed away, I had my family decide, do they want Christmas or do they want birthday? And they chose birthday. So they know they only get birthday from me. Because that's bad enough. It's still spread out over a few months. We did too, but Christmas it rained. Okay. It's like, I don't think we had rain yesterday. But up in Alaska where Michaela's from, when they left, they only had like 2 inches of snow. And she lives on the Yukon River at Pilot Station. Yeah. It's like, all I can say is good thing. I had extra saved. My homeowner's insurance doubled. Went from $750 to $1,500. No notice. You get an email, it has to be paid in 14 days. Hi, Terry. And yeah, I watched Terry's video yesterday. I watched it and later I go, I forgot to write my comment. Do you see all your little ones up on the wall there, Terry? You got them all in one view. Beans, I can't get mine to come up. Normally I do. But today it didn't want me to put my tablet on, I guess. Again, it's not the first time it's did it. Yes, that's a gift from Austin, Terry. He was going to have a blanket made with just one big picture of my husband. And I said something about the grandkids, great grandkids. So he got on his phone, got pictures sent of the kids so he could change grandma's blanket. I said, these guys are new in my life. His memories will forever be in my heart. And I think I'm going to get this updated every year. That way I don't have to have all 6 of them together. So I have my tapestry of the 6-pack. Yeah, it's like, I agree, Giovanna. You don't have to spend, but it's like anytime you get something, it's like I got new slippers on my feet. And the thing is, they try to buy them by shoe sizes. And it's like, what country did these shoe sizes come out of. They have to return a lot of the people's stuff if they wrong size. And being, I like mine to be a little tighter, and that way they can break into my foot for a slipper. But I knew it was about slipper time again. And I didn't even have to open my gifts. I have automatic gift openers. Alan and Alani open my gifts. Pretty good when you get automatic gift openers. And I already know where Christmas is next year. It's going to be at Coda. It's going to be with Coda, Aspen, and Cade. Melinda's already grabbed it. We did homemade or recycle one year, and Casey, he needed to make a gift, and you had to make them where there was either or because it was one of those progressive games. Well, he made a toilet seat stinger for, because everybody has 4-wheel drives and hitches and whatnot for camping. So he made this metal frame and put the wooden toilet seat on it so you can plug it into the back of your pickup. It was great for potty training. You don't have to sit there with your back bent trying to hold up the little ones. And then he tied a rope with a roll of toilet tissue in it that you could close in your tailgate. So you could have toilet paper right there beside you. But the worst part was he made it fluorescent orange. It's probably still in somebody's garage. I made cookies, fudge, and the puppy chow for gifts. Also, seatbelt guides or covers. But as Michaela was leaving yesterday, she goes, "Grandma, this is the worst ever." She says, she come down for her mom's cancer, shed a tear. This time she's shed several. Hi, Gisela. Okay, happy holidays to you too, Gisela. At least you popped in. But everybody knows, pretty much everybody knows, I'm not for this commercialized Christmas. It's not how many presents are under the tree. It's the family getting together and enjoying the time with each other. But next year, I want to have my husband's panels he picked up on the shop hops. I want to make enough for each house gets to have a quilt made from one of those panels. So they all have a memory of Grandpa. That's my dream. But I gotta quit coming up with this list of, I did do a couple that's on my bucket list. Hunter Star was on my bucket list. Stellar Magic just appeared out of nowhere. Thanks, Missouri Star. See, what else did I do last year that wasn't on my bucket list? The list is too long. Oh, it's right here. I only finished 17 quilts. The bunny. I went through my camera. All roads was on my bucket list. I just have too many on this. And then I didn't do 100 star, I did 2. And then the block swaps that we did. I am starting in January with quilts for everyone. That's the goal. Yeah. I made 80 gnomes to gift to people that I interact with all year round. Like, where do I, or bar that I go to, and shops that I go to. Yeah. Well, you had fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. I know postage here kills us on these block swaps because we all get a different price. We could probably all put them in the same exact envelope and still all get a different price. I stepped away. My neighbor came by. Okay, Terry. That happens. When my neighbor stops by, it's usually because a dog got out or the wind's blowing something. But I haven't heard my wind chime. I said I should probably check to see if it's still here. All my things up front are still wiggling everywhere. She is sick, Lord, please. Oh, no. I don't know. It's like how they think it's okay when they're sick. But I was going to make a Christmas panel of a Santa on a motorbike for my niece for Christmas. It's still in the pile somewhere. So I was going to say, don't tell me I pressed that on the wrong, did that on the wrong side. That would make me so mad. Yeah, aren't you glad? But it's like, I think if anybody gets around me within 3 feet being sick, that blue is from Marshall Dry Goods. I got it in a red and a blue. Red for Christmas, blue for this patriotic. Of course, it all just slid to the floor. I'm trying to press it. That was purchased with my birthday money. I was gifted a gift certificate for my birthday from Marshall Dry Goods. Today I get my letter from Social Security on how much my raise isn't going to be. Put that back up. I like the back side too. Okay. Been working on Christmas tree wall hangings. 3 of them. Yeah. If someone told me I couldn't sew, Guess I'd have to really start knitting harder. And I was told we're supposed to knit a row. Is what we're supposed to do. Not enough to cover the increase. Hi, Donna. It's like, there you go, Donna. I'm sewing your star, your patriotic star, in my quilt. Yours was the last block to go on. That's what someone told me. It's not enough to cover the increase. And then our deductible goes up too. Good thing I have my own savings account for medical care. I've been putting money up every month, trying to make sure that I have it. If not, I'm going to go to the corner doctor, the doctor on the corner. I'm cutting out a mystery bag pattern. To the West Wing. Yours is still in project bag. Well, my top is all done, and I procrastinated long enough. My goal, since I finished Stellar Magic, that's behind the kids behind me, was to work on getting all these borders on these big quilts so they can be in a stack that's ready for the long arming. What the heck did I do? I got to take that one out. Dang it. I hate when I do something. Okay, bye, Joyce. Glad you came over. And if you guys can, go over and Gladys's. It was like, Gladys gets credit. Kathy's over there. I don't know how many's watching. 11's over there. Because I kind of stole her space. But it started out as a test, because that's what it says. I will change it to what I'm doing. And then I got to find a new scrap busting. Keep finding more scraps. There's little elves that come in and make us scraps at night while we sleep. I swear. That's what happens. You'd rather be here? Yeah? Okay. But it's like, they procrastinated. Yep. But yeah, I kind of stole it. Her YouTube wasn't working, so I thought I'd check and see if YouTube was working. They can stay on later. But Cade back here, his eyes follow me everywhere I go. I can go any place in this room and he's still following me. Gives me the eeriest feelings sometimes. Those big blue eyes up there. I couldn't believe how they got the color of their eyes. You can't see Alani's. The two pictures Alicia picked were kind of dark in color. Oh, where's that one seam I have to flip? Right there. I started watching and had no sound, so I went to do something else. When you take a photo and that person is looking at the camera, their eyes do follow you. Is that why it is? Because she is like, I guess they all looking into the camera. Even the two old coots down on the corner. Hi, Diane. Okay. As a friend, I stole it. How